Hey, good evening, guys. Welcome to my channel, Raw Japan, courtesy of Raw Retro, best retro gaming group on Facebook. So today, let's go through the pickups we had today in Akihabara, United States. Fuck yeah. Okay, so let's start with Mega Drive. Ginook. How do you pronounce that? Ginook. Okay, so I'm still having trouble with the camera here. Okay, Ginook. So I guess this is a shooter. So we have the manual in good condition. Corner's a little bit bent, but all right. And the card with no label damage. And the insert, all good. All right. So lovely shooter for you guys. Ginook. All right, let's go. Next Mega Drive. We got Bare Knuckle 3, which is the rarest and most expensive of the three. Whereas number 2 you can find in abundance. Number 1 not so easy, and number 3, yeah, this is really mint. This one looks really nice. I'm very pleased with this one. And the best part is it has all the paperwork. It has this thing here, like a huge piece of paper with all the characters and the moves. Okay, it has the rec card, Bare Knuckle 3. It has some mega soft information flyer. Okay, let's keep it as it is. And we have the manual, which is really mint. Lucky find. Now this one wasn't actually on the shelf, they had it behind the counter. But since those guys know me and trust me, because I'm a good guy, yeah. Okay. That's a lot of paperwork here. There you go. And the D of MD is still very nice and green and fresh and everything. Okay, next Mega Drive game. Dana, which is an action platformer, I suppose. So manual. Take the manual out. Here we go. Manual looks good. Yeah, action platformer. Is this game a bit like a Castlevania? Let me know if you played it, and please comment. And no label damage on this one. And the insert looks good. Dana, there you go. So let's move on to this one here. Yaki, a Nintendo 64 game. Top Gear Rally. Sorry for all you Nintendo 64 lovers. I never look through Nintendo 64 games. And if you want to know why, because A, I never owned a GameCube or a Nintendo 64. B, I totally hate 3D games. And C, Nintendo 64 games, they totally bore me. These games are just so boring to look at. I don't even want to look at them. So yeah, some rally game. This actually looks fun. Because yeah, it's a racing game. So yeah, sorry, the box. A little bit damaged here and there. But still solid. But it was very cheap. So we got the manual with the card, we got, what is this? That's no chance or get the show. So I guess you could win a prize here. Like a Casio G-Shock. Or whatever the hell this is. Controller Air Sofa. An air sofa. Ah, okay. A sofa that actually looks like a Nintendo 64 controller. Wow, I want one. And a warning thingy and a rec card. Okay. Top Gear. And I wonder if this is, has anything to do with the Top Gear, the TV show. Guess not. Okay, let's move on. So let's go through all the Famicom games. We got Hoshi no Kabi. So the box is a bit, how do you say? Has some damage here, but nothing really too visible. And the reason why I decided to take it anyway, I'm gonna show you in a couple of seconds, is because it has the manual and it has something that is always missing, that is the sticker. Now, I never came across a copy of Kabi for the Famicom that has the sticker, so this alone is worth the price. And it has the warning flyers and a lovely pink card. And did I mention the sticker? I think I did. Okay. So yeah, Hoshi no Kabi with, before I forget it, with the sticker. Okay, a bit of damage. Alright, next Famicom game. Cigar Quest. Cigar Quest. I don't know, is this? Jesus Christ, that's an RPG. Who's buying RPGs? Why are you guys buying RPGs? So it has the manual and the cards and nothing else. It's interesting. The color of the card looks exactly like Super Famicom games. So no flyers or red cards here. But no big deal. Let's put this behind. So congratulations, by the way, congratulations on the people who claimed high-priced items. You made a good deal today because Trader had the 21st anniversary today and they gave 10% off. So a lot of you guys didn't really understand how this works. So to get the 10% you have to buy at least 2 items, and you cannot combine items from various floors. So Trader has like 6 floors. The bottom floor is new age games like Switch, PS4, PS3, 3DS, Xbox, from original Xbox no, from 360 to Xbox One. So yeah, you cannot combine this reduction with items from various floors. So you have to buy at least 2 items per floor to get the 10%. I don't think if this is clear the way I explained it. Anyway, let's move on. Famicom. We got Star Force. I guess this is a shooting game. There's no screenshots in the back of the box. And looks very old. It's probably one of the very early releases. So manual and warning flyer. Okay. So I'm gonna YouTube some of those games just to get an idea of what they look like. Okay, Star Force. And the next one we have Argos no Senshi. And Argos no Senshi is known as Rygar or Rigar in the West. And anyone who went into arcade centers, game centers knows Rigar. So this one has the corner here of the last page cut out. Now I don't know if there was some kind of a point coupon here. Why would you cut this out here? I have no idea. It's probably like a point. And they had a second copy here, and I checked this one, and usually the shop clerks, they let me exchange manuals between games. So I actually wanted to check the second copy if the manual is okay, but on the second copy the manual was just torn, just torn apart here. So I guess somebody was using this coupon, except this guy was a little bit more neat and actually used scissors. The other guy took a different approach and just went like this. Anyway, really nice game. I played this myself when I was a teenager in my local video store. I don't think the Famicom version looks as good as the arcade version, but nevertheless, nice game. What else we got? Famicom. We got Boku Dracula-kun. Kid Dracula, also known as Kid Dracula. And this is a little bit more of a pricey item, but still nothing too crazy. So the box looks alright. No major damage, just a bit here, but I mean these boxes are now what, 40 years old. So the cards. Come on. Yes, so I was saying the cards and the manual. Okay, looks all still not too shabby. I am king. I am king. Jesus Christ, come on. Get in there. Okay. Kid Dracula. That's a nice platform, I guess. Turn this around. go. And the next Famicom. Do we have anything Famicom? Hold on, let me... Yes, here we go. So for Famicom we got Bomberman 2. Who doesn't know Bomberman? I'm not a fan, but probably nice if you can play a 4-player game. Okay. Maybe I can fit the manual underneath here. There you go. Bomberman 2. And the next Famicom game we got Sabaku no Kitsune, Desert Fox, the Fox of the Desert, if you want. Desert. So we got a nice symbol here. And yeah, I guess selling this in Europe like this would probably create a major riot. But since this symbol, maybe not in this shape, but straight. So imagine the imagine this like this is actually the mark for temples here in Japan. So if you're looking at maps here in Japan and you see this mark, it means there's a temple there. So that's why this symbol doesn't have the same effect here in Japan as it has in Europe. Okay, so what kind of game is it? It's just like a turn-based war strategy game, so I guess pretty much unplayable if you don't know good Japanese. Even me, I probably couldn't play it, but I wouldn't have any interest to play that anyway. Now, I love Command and Conquer style of games, but not these turn-based things. Okay, I think this is the last. No, it's not. One more Famicom game, Super Mario Bros. 3. Okay, with a good-looking box. Okay, the nice yellow card. And this game, you can find it really everywhere in loose condition. So if anyone wants this game in loose condition, I know a place not too far from my home who has like tons of them. Okay, Super Mario Bros. 3. And I think now we have the last Famicom game. So what's this? Maniac Mansion. So this is a really weird box. It's basically just a plastic cover, plastic ink box, and this is just wrapped like a piece of cardboard, like a display window. And you have the plastic tray, come on, like this, and here's the manual. And I loved playing Maniac Mansion on what was it, on the C64, was it? Yeah. And this is a quite a unique card. You have to pull off this plastic piece here. Okay. And just be careful to put it back in the correct side so that it matches up here. Maniac Mansion. I don't think it looks, the graphics look as good on the Famicom as they did on the C64. But yeah, really mythical game. I played it a lot and it was always kind of scary and mysterious. But actually, I was watching speed playthroughs. You can pretty much beat it in like a couple of minutes with the right team. I mean, you have a combination with of 3 guys. When you choose them, you can pretty much finish the game in like 5 to 10 minutes. I spent hours on that game. So let's move on to, okay, something unusual. Famicom Disk System. I forgot to take off the trader sticker and throw this away. So we got for the Famicom Disk System Metroid. So for those of you wondering what the hell is Famicom Disk? So basically there was a disk drive for the Famicom and they used these what is it? High-speed disks. Then we have like Nintendo written here. And these disk drives are really pieces of shit. I had a couple in the past. I once started replacing belts, but for what it's worth, it just takes too much time, and it's easy but takes too much time and not really worth my time. And you can either buy the Famicom and the disk drive separately and connect both via some link cable, or Sharp, they had like the whole unit. It's called the Twin Famicom, which is like a big black or red box where you have like a normal card and you have a disk drive, but again the belt is almost always broken on those. And finding twin Famicoms in box, complete in box nowadays is pretty much impossible for some reason. Now I saw one today at Beep, but they asked like, I don't know, 40,000 yen for it. The good point of course is if it's Beep, it's probably refurbed, means it works perfectly well. Anyway, so Famicom Disk again. Zelda no Densetsu, I think this is the first one. I think. Yes, that's the first one. So again we have this outer plastic box. And we have the disc. Oh, and one thing that's also interesting to know about those discs, some games you actually have 2 games on one disc. I know, for example, Super Mario Bros. 2, I think it is, you have on side A you have Super Mario Bros. And side B you have some tennis game or whatever. So here we go. Stickers are complete. It's like a sticker sheet. And you can stick on the disc here. And the manual. Now I wonder how those looked like when you bought them new. They come, were they just plastic wrapped, or did they come in like a special card or whatever? They're really small for selling them like this. I have no idea. I never saw them, even when I came back when I came to Japan back in '95, I think the time for the Famicom Disk was already over. But we got one more Famicom Disk, Legend of Zelda 2. Now this is a completely different type of game. It's like a side-scrolling platformer. And some people hate this one. I think it's this one. So again, sticker sheet is complete. This one and the manual and we even have a flyer, a warning flyer here. And we have the disc. So that's part 2. Okay, Legend of Zelda 2. Okay, now let's move on to Game Boy. So we have 4 Game Boy Blodia. Looks like some puzzle game. So yeah, this looks alright. The box has some damage, but I mean it was a cheap ass game, so let's not complain too much here. Manual 2 looks alright. No tier, whatever, but and the card. Here we go. Blodia. Yeah, it looks like you have to connect tubes and the water flowing through them. Whatever. Not my type of game, I guess. Alright. And the next Game Boy we have Dracula Densetsu Castlevania. The first one, I guess this is. Box okay, manual okay, card good. All good. Okay. Okay, let's go to more Game Boy here. A nice shooter, Nemesis for Game Boy. This one looks pretty good. Nemesis. Oops. I remember I had this one when I had a Game Boy, but I was really never into Game Boy. I mean, who would prefer playing on a small green screen when you can play in full color? Anyway, next Game Boy. We got Kaeru no tame ni kane wa naru. Kaeru no tame ni kane wa naru. Weird. For the sake of the frog, for the sake of the frog, I become a bell. What the fuck? I don't know what this means. Kaeru no tame ni kane ni naru. Whatever. Okay, so what kind of game is this? Looks some kind of Zelda top view dungeon action adventure game. Okay. So one more I'm gonna have to check up on YouTube after, because I keep learning what you guys are claiming, games I never heard of, and I'm really curious to know what you guys are up to. So, next Game Boy game, Kabi no Pinball. So, I'm just taking a wild guess. I think this might be a pinball game. Let me check. Yeah, a pinball game. Damn, I'm good. Okay, so I guess it's a pinball game with a Kabi somewhere in between. Pretty common game. I see it is in pretty much every hard off in the junk bin. Okay, next one. Something a bit better here. Game Boy Metroid 2. Return of Samus. I love Metroid. Just for the Super Famicom version is pretty awesome. And I know some people are into Mega Drive. They stick to Mega Drive being better than Super Famicom, but I said it before, but sorry guys. The Super Famicom is way better than the Mega Drive. Whereas the Saturn is way better than the Nintendo 64. Okay, for Game Boy Color, we got Zelda. Which one is this? I don't know. Which one is this? I don't know, I'm not sure. So we got the manual, we got all sorts of flyers and stuff here. And we got the cards. So yeah, Game Boy Color game, they actually changed the plastic inlay card to a cardboard one. Cost saving. Environmental friendly. Okay. And we got another one, Game Boy Color Zelda here. I'm not sure which one this is. Did I actually write it down somewhere? Let me check. Yeah, Oracle. So one of those here, I don't know which one is which. One is Oracle of Ages, and the other one is Oracle of Seasons. So you take your guess which one is which. So same here, flyers, blah blah blah. And we have the card. Sorry I'm hurrying up a bit because it's getting late. And I just want to go to bed now. I still have a shitload of stuff to show you guys, so let's hurry up here. Let's not put this here. Let's put this behind the tray. Like this. There you go. So are we done with Game Boy? Yes, we are. So let's take those big stuff here out of the way. We got something a little bit more new age. A PS Vita Dragon Quest Builders. Now, Metal Slime Edition. Okay, I don't know how many editions there were, but this looks really nice. We have some kind of treasure box here. So if you open this up here, you have, this is probably the, come on. There's like a tiny box here. What's inside? I don't know, seems to be something inside, but I don't know how to open it. Oh, probably the metal slime. I don't wanna break the box here. Let me try. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here's the metal slime. Oops, sorry. Yeah, it looks like my camera was stuck, so I don't know how long it was stuck, but yeah, you have this little box with the metal slime in here. Okay, that's right here. We have the game, Dragon Quest Builders. And when you pick this up here, ooh, yeah, sorry, so let's move this aside for a minute. And we have the, just put this down here, the console. Now I wonder if this Vita is just a normal Vita or like a special design one. It's silver. Oh yeah, pretty cool. It has the metal slime here on the back. That looks pretty nice. It's silver with the metal slime, if you can see it. So I'm not gonna test it because it's not something that has like it's so old, so I'm pretty confident it works. And they tested it, so it has all the cables and all the stuff you need. Alright, so you have this here, you put this on here, you put this on here, align it, and put it back into the beautiful box here. If I can, yeah, there you go. Ooh, nice. Metal Slime Edition Vita, beautiful. Okay, this looks like a Minecraft kind of game, I believe. Okay, next big chunk here, Nintendo Switch Rockman 11 Collector's Package. So let's just open it up. That is gonna be the same as last time. Ah, come on. Ah. Let's see. How do you open this? Like this. So we got whatever this was. We got the book. And oops, I'll pick this up a bit. There's nothing down here. The game and the amiibo here. And this piece of paper. Okay, so this is something new age, so no doubt it's complete and everything. Alright, Rockman 11 Collector's Package. There's the game, amiibo, and I can't remember what this is. Some piece of whatever. Okay. Next, last piece of no, not last one, but Game Boy Color Gold and Silver Edition Pokemon. Really mint. So you actually have two editions of those. You have the orange and blue, and you have the silver gold one. So this one has matching serials. I already checked this. The manual, the flyer, the box, of course, and Now look at this beauty. Depending on how you look at it, it changes colors. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Okay, it's really nice. Okay. Wow. Gorgeous. Gorgeous Game Boy. These became really expensive for some reason. Because, I guess all the tourists bought them up like crazy, and they were cheap 3 years ago. And now you can't find them in Japan anymore. Okay, last piece of hardware now, for real. Another Game Boy Color, the Sakura Tyson pack. So this came in this outer plastic box. And you take this out here. And you have the Sakura Tyson game here. This is complete. Manual and all the stuff you need. So, but we don't really care about the game. It's probably unplayable without Japanese knowledge. Let's focus on the unit. And you guys tell me which one you think is prettier, the Game Boy one, or the Pokemon one I just showed you, or the Sakura one. And here's the flyer. So we have the manual with the matching serial. We have the warning flyer, and here we have the unit, like a transparent pink Game Boy Color. Right, and the serials match already checked. So which one is your favorite? This one or the gold silver Pokemon one? I would go for this one because I just hate Pokemon. Can't stand it. It's probably the stupidest anime they ever created. Okay. So let's put this back in here. If I can. The challenge. Oh, easy. And let's take this sticker here off. Sudugaya stick inventory sticker. You need that. Okay. Trash can, and let's move on. For Neo Geo AES we got Garou Densetsu 3, Fatal Fury 3. So this has the manual. And at some point they got lazy, they just put in the same manuals as with the CD versions. And we got the card. The nice Neo Geo smell. Okay. Fatal Fury 3 for Neo Geo AES. There we go. And let's move on. We got for the PlayStation 1 the Capcom Retro Game Collection Volume 4. Now I think a lot of you guys don't really know what these are. So it's actually, you have these 3 games here, which are Commando, Mercs and Gunsmoke. Just remove the inventory sticker. Okay, so you have like guidebook here showing the levels and strategies, I guess. And at the back of the book you have the disc with all 3 games on them. And you have like 5 collections with Street Fighter, Rockman, Makaimura and so on. So pretty cheap and really nice. Okay, do we have another PlayStation game here? I guess not. Anyway, let's move on. Geo Cd Samurai Spirits 2 with Spine. Okay, not much to say here. Cheap game. Pretty common. Okay, next. PC Engine Dungeon Explorer. Okay. There you go. Does this have red cards? I can't remember. No, it doesn't. Is this an action game? It looks like. Oh, RPG. It looks like an action RPG, maybe. One more I gotta check on YouTube after. Okay, PC Engine Dungeon Explorer. Let's stay with PC Engine. We got Alien Crush, the pinball game. I never really understood who is playing a pinball game on a console, but yeah. Nothing plays pinball like a real pinball machine. I would love to have a pinball machine, especially the Star Wars one. Do we have more PC Engine? No, let's move on to Dreamcast. It's been a while. So we got Ikaruga for Dreamcast. Really nice shooter that recently came out on Switch and PS4. So we got the Spine. We got the red card. We got nothing else. There you go. Ikaruga. Okay, we're almost done. And we have, for Sega Saturn, we have Batsugun. Let me just connect my phone to the charger here before it's empty. Come on, charging cable. Get over here. There you go. Charging. Batsugun. Okay, probably one of the best shooters for Saturn. So while it was cheaper than most places, it does not have Spine or red card, but the manual looks very nice. Okay, next Saturn game. You got the legendary Radiant Silvergun. Okay, who doesn't know Radiant Silvergun? Really difficult shooter. Because there's no power-ups and nothing. You actually have like 6, I think, different weapons that you have to switch in between depending on the situation. So this one has Spine and the red card. Treasure, yes. Okay. Nice grab there. Okay. And the last heavy hitter for Saturn, we got Hyper Duel. So yeah, the buyer was thinking long and hard about this one. While it's really complete and even has the red card and the menu looks very clean. We had 2 issues with the Spine. Issue number 1, the fading here, the color fading. It's still not too bad, but it's faded. And on the inside, it's difficult to see on the camera, slight yellowing there, just here on top. But if I look at my phone, I almost can't see it. But yeah, it's almost nothing. So yeah, biggest problem is just the fade on the spine. But the spine is still solid. So while this one is pretty expensive, it's actually not the best shooter on the Saturn. Thunder Force 5 on PlayStation is probably better, I would say. Okay. iPod rule for you. I remember the good old times when I could find this complete exactly in this condition with a non-faded spine in Hardos for what, 28,000 yen, but these times are over. So we have 3 games left here. Let's take this one here first. For PlayStation 3 we have Mamoru-kun Warete Shimatta. Mamoru-kun. So this is a shooting game. How do I open this? Up here, I guess. And this is like a special edition. Come on. Ugh. Damn, this doesn't move. Is there another way to open this? I can't get it out. Come on. Wow, it is really tight. There you go. So this is a soundtrack CD. This comes with a soundtrack CD. Okay, 2 CDs actually. And we got the Perfect Terror flyer here. It has the game disc, of course, with the manual. There's something in here, flyers or whatever, no, okay, so the game itself. And we have, I guess there's some kind of art book. The illustrations of the characters and yeah, oh, pretty cool. Okay. So let's try to get this back into the box. This really barely fits in here. Wow. Oh, I should put the book in the middle. Oh, damn it. Jesus Christ, come on. Get out. Okay, I'm gonna do this after, before I break something here in the camera. So, next one. Xbox 360. Bullet Soul. Another nice shooter here. Okay, we have 2 CDs. Is it one music and one game CD? It's up to you to find out. And do we have any? Yeah, we have a flyer here. Soundtrack. So I guess one of those CDs is a music CD. Okay, Bullet Soul. And finally the last game. For a retro console, but a new age game, Mad Stalker. Okay. So So this is pretty recent, so we don't expect a lot of damage here. This came out like what, a couple of months ago. Matt Stalker. Okay. Alright, so that's it. I'm just have to, come on, I have to take this out of the box here one more time, just one more time. Jesus fuck. I think I have to open it here too. No. What were they thinking? I will get it. I'm getting it. Yeah, come on, it's coming. Oh, oh, yeah, baby, come on. Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay. So one last time I'm gonna put it in the box and never to take it out again. With the book in the middle. Whoa, there you go. I did it. Okay guys, so that's it. It's now 11:20. I'm gonna wrap it up and I'm gonna be off to bed and upload the video tomorrow and also upload the photos on Facebook and tag you guys. Okay, so I'm out. Good night. See you guys.